I am going to be leaving my house for the day. I'm going to point out real quick over there at that house that is a very different truck. That gold truck, not a common vehicle parked over there. Could be a gas, whatever. But I do suspect that house definitely housing perps. I'm almost 100% sure it houses perps. So let me lock up. Let me lock up, guys. All right, let's see what goes on. Hey, what's going on? There's the noise, right? I exit to get into my vehicle and you can hear the noise, noisy ass vehicles. Perping never stops when you're a full-blown TI, you know? So, check this out. Here's what I'm gonna do, or what I intend to go do. I think I'm gonna see if I try to, oh man, you know what? Wait, turn off the Bluetooth. Oh man, you know what? Check this out. This is funny. This is funny. I can't believe I did that. Just gonna show you straight up. I forgot to close the top of my tee, and I got the back of my backpack all wet. And that's okay though, cause I'm on a sugar fast right now, so there's no honey in my tea. I don't got to worry about it being sticky. Very little left. And I wanted to go out to the river, so I guess you get to hang out with me a little longer, and I get better service, and we can chat a little. Here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna, don't want to be showing the inside of my place, but let me change the camera this way. I'm gonna get down and go warm me up some water real quick, so I have tea. Especially since I'm gonna be at the river, you know. And today's a little fresh. It's in the 40s. So, that's my fault. I forgot to just turn that little switch so that it is closed. That's my bad. Anyways, I hope everyone's holidays were good. Mine, I spent alone, as you could guess, because I am a TI. My family has pretty much sold me out, or I guess if you want to say alienated me, you can say alienated me. My family has definitely alienated me. It's crazy, you know. At the end of the day, you really think it's like these people you thought were, you know, for you, your own family, right, your own blood, and it just goes to show, really, at the end of the day, you know, if you're superficial and you're weak, you got a price. And that's the case, I think, with some of these family members. And then, of course, that's the case with the majority of perps. They're weak and they got a price, you know. They were able to be bought out by whoever, whether it was the FBI, CIA, DHS, NSA, whatever. One of those alphabet soup groups is, you know, being able to incentivize this program for the people that are participating in our harassment. So just goes to show some people are very, very weak. No principles, no morals, no integrity, no honor. But then at the end of the day, too, it's like some of these people, the way they see it, it's like it's just a check, you know? It's all business, nothing personal. And that's the lamest excuse I think any of these people could ever try to use. You know what I'm saying? Because it is personal. You're in my privacy. You're in my phone. You're in my personal life. You invade my family life, and you know it's like you go and try to set me up to do things in public to react to the harassment. And I think I'm pretty good. I'm actually doing really good at containing myself and staying on top of my emotions. You know what I'm saying? But there's times where, you know, I'm driving on the road and these people come around. I will brake check if they start, you know, following me too close, or if they want to start playing silly games. You know, I'll let them know that I'm not the one. I'm not going to play those games because I have my dash cam to show everything too. So, and I think that's a big reason why, for the most, like honestly, guys, for the most part, a lot of my harassment on traffic has almost completely stopped. I just get the synchronization, really, guys. That's all I get anymore, just the synchronization. And so I would have to recommend that every TI invest in a body cam, or I mean a dash cam. If you do a lot of driving, get a dash cam first. Or if you do a lot of walking, a lot of bicycling, or you know you ride the bus, the train, get a body cam. Get one of those discreet little small body cams. I mean, you need to protect yourself at all costs. You know what I'm saying? And the only way that you can prove that you had to defend yourself righteously is if you got video evidence that the perps cannot lie against. You know what I'm saying? And in any case, that's just what you need anymore for the cops too these days. You know, some of these cops go on these little drug interdiction fishing expeditions, right? And that's when they start asking all these crazy questions, and you have a right to say that you don't answer questions. I mean, I suggest you study up on that first, though, before you feel comfortable, you know, testing your rights against a cop, because some of these cops can get pretty aggressive. But anyways, let's see. I think my tea is just about warmed up. Let me go ahead and put my root in here. Let me show you guys what I'm drinking. I'll go ahead and turn it on real quick. This is a medicinal root. It's called Lingisticum porteri, also known as Osha root. Really good stuff. And I don't know if you caught a glimpse of the Shilajit right there. I take Shilajit too. I highly recommend people take the Shilajit. Has the humic and fulvic acid in there. Essential minerals and vitamins as well. There we go. Let me yeah, so the water was actually pretty warm already on my kettle. And I'm just about ready to go, so I'll go ahead and flip the camera around here soon, guys. I just don't want to be showing the interior of my residence. So just hang on with me for a sec. But whoever Life Truth Wisdom, you already caught the noise campaign, so you already know what's up. You already know what's up. So let's see. All right. It's almost there. As soon as I see steam coming out the end, I will just turn it off. And looks like we're good to go. There we are. Close. Okay, I have it closed. I'm not going to make a repeat of that. Hey, accidents happen. I ain't perfect. I'm okay to admit when, you know, I do something silly like that. Anyways, here I go again, walking out the door. Let's see what I get. Let me lock it up. Okie dokie. There's my parsley and some basil. Hear the hunking? I don't know if you guys caught that. I don't know if you guys heard the hunking. Just before I got to my truck, there was a honking out in the distance. Someone honking their horn. Part of the program. Chilling with your doggy? Nice. I wish I had a pet, man. My landlord wants to charge a pretty good penny if I get a pet. So I've kind of been holding off for now. You know, and this is a talk that I think not a lot of TIs face, which is if you do end up having the means to get a place, I think renting is probably... let me turn off the Bluetooth. Okay, I bet you the audio is going to be better because when the Bluetooth engages in my truck with the radio that I have, the audio's bad. It's really bad. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I think it's good if a TI just rents because you're not going to as much damage to the property as if you actually owned your own place. And to be honest, just like any other TI, you know, we desire to have our own place, right? So you could have your own privacy, but the only downside to that is if we do get our own place, there's going to be the chance of sabotage, right? Like such as if you have a pet, they're going to try to poison your pet when you're not with your pet. They can go and try to sabotage the wiring on your house to try to cause it to burn. I mean, that's a reality of this situation, guys, and it really sucks. They do nasty stuff like poisoning of your food. In some really nasty extreme cases, they'll defecate in your house, like on the middle of your carpet. I've heard of those stories. I mean, this program has no boundaries. You know, it's just sick, guys, that people can actually be willing to take a part of this. And that's the other thing about it. You know, there's the other part of society, the other part of people who don't even think this is real. And it absolutely is, guys. I mean, until it happens to you, I understand. It's really hard to believe that such a thing could actually be occurring. And then, of course, when they also play the mental health card, right, of being, what do you call it, schizophrenic, it's like, okay, yeah, you're just going to play that mental card. Okay, whatever. That's just their easy out excuse, you know, to try to label us. But the thing is this isn't a mass delusion, and this is happening worldwide. So, anyways, let's get on the road. Let me put my belt on. I'm gonna get driving. Like I said, I'm gonna go to the river. I want to go to the river today to go fishing for a little bit. Doesn't even matter if it's a little bit cold. It's never too cold for fishing. If you like fishing or hunting or any outdoor sport, you're still going to do it, right? If you like skiing, you're going to go out in the cold to go skiing. So I'm going to take a right because every time I take a left, my service dies and my phone will freeze up. So this, for the most part, guys, like most of the way, I should have service. So that should be a good thing for us. And I can capture some of the burping that I experienced because I didn't even leave the house yesterday. Yesterday was very gloomy and it was a little bit colder. It was in the 30s. Here we go, syncing up. There you go, guys. And that's the game that they play. You're gonna tell me what are the odds, right, that someone matches up with me perfect timing like that? No, that's called the synchronization tactic. There we go, coming up over here, straight ahead. There they are, lighting up, guys. Getting ready. See how it works? And then as I approach, they get out in front. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. Try to capture the other people that do the same shit up ahead. Let's see what we catch. Oh, and just a quick notice, I probably am gonna stop at the gas station, okay? Just to top off the tank. I'm already at a quarter quarter under half. I mean, a quarter under full. There we go, syncing up right here again to the left. That truck just pulled up. You gonna follow me? Let's see if they follow. Yeah. Nope, they're just gonna drive right back in. See, that's the type of shit they do, guys. They pulled out to synchronize with me just to drive right back in. Stupid crap. All they do is make themselves known, you know what I mean? Like in the vicinity of where they live, and then now you know what to watch out for, where to keep an eye out for the next time you go driving through that same route. So in that case, you should be mentally prepared, to you guys. You should be ready and expecting the stupid games, so therefore don't give a reaction. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't giving a reaction. I'm not flipping them off. I'm not yelling. I'm not hunking. I'm not doing anything. I'm just recording. I'm showing you guys how the program works. So check this out. There's a good chance when I get to the gas pumps, look at this. There's a good chance when I get to the gas pumps, there ain't gonna be a single pump available. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. I've experienced that before. And it's not that the gas station is just that busy. No. It's that they flood the gas stations. I mean, look, it's 103 right now. Here we go. We got the one headlight truck coming up ahead over here. Another car sinking up to the left. Car sinking up over here to the right. Let's see if he follows. Yep, he's gonna follow. So they'll follow me to the gas station more than likely. Let's see what they do over there though. And I don't got no stickers. Left them at home. I usually put them in my car though. I'll have the stickers in my car because I just drive my truck on the weekends, you know. Too much of a gas hog to be commuting to work. Here's the casino. RV park. Got another one headlighter. I have a couple options. I'm gonna just keep going straight. I could have made a left, get on the main road, and then go to the gas station, but I'm so and how these little shortcuts and whatnot. So I'm just gonna take this little side one here for the dirt. Come to the gas station, and I bet you that Dodge or that vehicle, let's see if it's gonna come to. Nope. They ended up going straight there. They go right there. Right there. Anyways, here I come though. Let's see if I find me a pump. Look at this person's gonna block the way now. Looks like I got a pump right over here to the left. And then we got these. That's kind of odd, right? A little bit odd. We've got some people waiting. Yeah, they're part of it. As soon as I picked up my phone towards them, he starts laughing. Now they're gonna split. Keep an eye, guys. Keep an eye. This should only take me maybe a minute and a half or so, maybe a couple minutes. Keep an eye, guys. Watch. Okay, so they're still there, guys. Let's keep an eye on them. Watch. Let's see if they split just before I leave. Watch. Check this out. I bet you they're going to leave just before I take off. And if they don't do that, then what they're going to do is they'll follow me. Let's see if one of them follows me when I take off. And if it ain't a setup, well, then maybe they're just two people genuinely loitering at the gas station having a chat. Hard to say, right? Anyways, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's see what we encounter. Here we go. Look at that, nice and clear. Okay, so if I'm gonna call anything else out, let's see. Yep, there they are. There's that white SUV, guys. They followed. I don't know if you can see it in the mirror or not, but they are there. The white SUV did come. Typically, what I'll experience over here in this Indian reservation coming up is right here to the right-hand side. A car will start syncing up. Not today. It's gonna be a little bumpy for a bit, guys. I can't help it. It's just the way the road is. But I'll try to keep, have this going as long as I can until I see that it starts freezing. Once it starts freezing, then the live's not gonna be really good anymore, because from my experience, the audio starts chopping up and the picture will keep on freezing. Oh, I'll check out the comment now over here when I make this turn. Let's see, what do we say here? It will be all silver and black cars too. That's the only color. The cars that have passed. Gotcha, black and silver. I listen to some Pac here and there. Still got my iPod that's full of nothing but old school music. Everything from like the 90s. So it's old. Maybe actually even some stuff from like the very early 2000s when hip-hop was still actually pretty decent, before everything started, I don't know, taking a turn for the worst. Hey, I'm gonna put my phone down real quick because I'm not sure what the tribal laws are over here with me having a phone up and I just seen the cop. Let's see, I'll put it to the side right here. You can see I don't know if you saw them or not. And I don't want to test the waters with the tribal cops because those guys can be assholes. If you know, you know about tribal cops. If you know, you know. Okay, so check this out. Another perp. Look at this black one. What are they going to do here, this black vehicle? You're just going to back in? You're going to back in? Okay. Still, though, they synchronized perfect, though. That's kind of odd, I thought. Right, just about out of the Indian reservation, where I can feel a little bit less nervous. Because when they pull you over, they don't play, man. You're gonna get a ticket. As far as I know, too, all my brake lights and turn signals work, so I should be good. So what I'm gonna be crossing over here, guys, is the Rio Grande. Special, but grow like crazy. And there's elk and deer in there, straight up. They live up in here for real. Sometimes you'll even see the elk there in the Rio Grande crossing the river. Here's another part of the bosque right here. Sometimes I've even seen elk down in there munching the food. Pretty cool. Almost out of the Indian reservation, guys. Almost out. I'll be passing a gate over here, and that's how you know you have left the Indian reservation. This little stretch is quite notorious for me having some action. So I just passed the gate back there. It was a yellow gate. I am now on state land. Got a white van pulling out up ahead. Could be just a simple white van. No, they got their hazards on. I don't know, maybe it's an Amazon carrier van or something, or somebody that drives a van working for Amazon. More than likely. Oh, it's a budget? Yeah, could be one of those. Anyways, I'll try to keep this going as long as I can, guys, or as long as I have service, right? Let's see how long this goes for. I'm surprised I haven't experienced anything just yet. Usually these people are playing their games all throughout this little stretch. And surprisingly, not today. If it freezes, let me know, guys. Just let me know if you see it freeze up or the audio starts getting funky. Just let me know in the chat, because then I can just go ahead and end it. So is everyone gonna go straight, left? 2 cars left, 1 straight. I'm gonna go left, because if I go straight, I'll lose service back in there, and then the live will stop.